No, no, yeah, no, no, no.
Hey y'all, what's up, hello, and welcome back to Just Taty TV. It is me, Just Taty, and I am back with another video. And so, I'm going to be reading some babysitting stories. Well, I'm glad I don't babysit. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. So this story, the first story, is called The Kidnapping That Almost Was. I was in grade school and was told to watch my brother, a year younger than me. My doorbell rang once and I didn't answer it because I was taught not to answer the door when young and home alone. So I ignored the ring. Then the doorbell is pressed another 5 times, so I assume it's my family or a friend. I go into the dining room and peer through the window. A man in a trench coat with a hat is walking away from my home and starts pacing in my driveway. I freak out and check that my back door is locked and get my brother to do the garage and the front door. The man comes back. My brother is sitting underneath the door as the man is now not only knocking and ringing on the doorbell, but also trying to turn the knob. After a few minutes, he goes onto the road and reverses in his kidnapper car down my street, still wondering what would have happened if he turned the knob his first visit to my door. That's why you supposed to keep your doors locked, but like what? Lord! Keep your doors locked. No matter if you home with your family, you're home by yourself, please keep your doors locked. Please keep them locked. Goodness, that is... Oh, okay, next. This one is called The Witch is Here. Okay, so I was babysitting a 2-month-old, my niece, and a 5-year-old, my other niece, at my house. The 5-year-old was sleeping in my mom's room right across from the baby's room. I was laying in bed in the baby's room, and it's like midnight. All of a sudden, my 5-year-old niece starts screaming from across the hall. I jump out of bed to find her sitting upright in the bed with her eyes closed as if she's sleeping. And she points in the corner saying, "The witch is here, the witch is here." I lay her back down as if nothing happened. When I walk back into the baby room, she's sitting up, playing patty cake and looking up at the corner of the ceiling. How does a 2-month-old know how to play patty cake? I have no flipping idea. It freaked me out. It's playing with a witch. You ain't hear your 5-year-old niece? Playing with a witch. What you talking about? You knew. You know it. Just like I know it. We know it together. Okay, the next one. The Man Outside. Babysitting my younger brother one night at our house. I was 16, he was 11. Parents were out for the night with some friends and supposed to be home around 2 or so. About midnight, I looked out my bedroom window and saw someone standing by our garage. I thought it was my brother for some reason. I went down the stairs to go outside, but my brother came out of his room when he heard me walking down the stairs. Needless to say, I was a little more than a little bit freaked out. Called my parents and they came home. They found nobody there, of course. Yeah, of course, he ran. But no, y'all need to just really be careful. Like, being home alone is scary already, but like something like that happens where like somebody is like banging on your door, like, you know, like a baby is playing with something that you don't even know what it, like it's just scary. Just I don't know. Okay, so the next one. They're Here. I posted this months ago on another thread, but I shall share it again. When I was in high school, I was babysitting 2 neighborhood kids. The little girl, Emily, never wanted to go to sleep. She would come up with any excuse not to have to go to bed every weekend. She tried to stay up later. So when she got up and told me she was scared to go to bed, that she kept hearing voices, I wrote it off as her trying to get out of going to bed. I put her and her brother, Justin, to bed an hour ago, and the boy was already asleep. I humored her though, and went in her room and listened. I didn't hear a thing. I checked out her window and everything, and I heard/saw nothing. So I compromised with her and laid in bed with her until she fell asleep. After she fell asleep, I went to the hall and heard voices. I felt all the blood rush to me. All I could think about was Emily coming into the living room an hour ago crying that she was scared, that she heard voices begging me to believe her. The voices were coming from in the house. More specifically, down the hall where Justin was. I went over to the room and knocked. I don't know why I knocked, but I think I was just so scared I didn't know what to do. The voices stopped instantly. I heard Justin. It sounded like he was crying. He was around 9 years old, and his parents were taking a weekend trip away. I opened the door and he was lying face down on the bed crying. I was sort of relieved. I figured he was just upset his parents were going to be gone so long. I had made up the whispering in my head. So I went over to the bed and tried to ask Justin what was wrong. He said, "They're here." The next thing I know, I hear the closet door being banged open and I heard screams. I threw myself on Justin. I didn't even bother turning around seeing what it was. I thought someone was in the house and they were going to kill us. I covered his body with mine. I was so scared I didn't know what to do. I already started crying and begging things like, "Please take anything, don't touch the kids, please, please, I will do anything, just don't hurt us." Then I realized that everyone was just laughing, including Justin. I turned around to see two of my friends in the room. They thought it'd be funny to play a joke on me. And we all lived in the same neighborhood, so they got Justin in on it. They were just laughing and repeating everything I was saying mockingly. I went from being terrified out of my mind to more enraged than I've ever been in my life. Eventually we made up, and then it was just the funny thing to tell people about. I would have been pissed. I'd have been like, "We not friends no more, go away, stop talking to me." No, I'm playing. I'd have been mad too. I'd have been like, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" Okay, so this is the last one. He wouldn't stop calling. While in my last year at UNI, I was trying to earn a little extra money and decided to post ads online for babysitting and dog walking services in my local area. Rule number 1, don't post online. Most people with ads on there had put a picture of themselves, and so did I. Logic being that parents would want to check out potential babysitters by appearance too, and most people put contact numbers on there too. So also I did, thinking that it might give potential customers more points of contact than messaging through the ad site. Y'all don't do that. So within about 45 minutes of posting the ad, I am downstairs cooking dinner. I hear my phone ring in my bedroom, but I'm tied up with hot pans on the stove. So I left it, annoyed that I missed a potential customer. However, I hear my phone ring again and again and again. I dash up as soon as I can free myself from cooking and go pick up the phone. When I pick up, I hear heavy breathing, so naturally, after I don't get a reply, I hang up. The phone rings again as soon as I put it down. I pick it up, and a guy eventually replies. He starts off normal, and I figured that perhaps it just been a bad line before. He first explains that he has 2 kids under 5, then asks me if I think I can handle them. Having experience with some pretty behaved kids, some kids are terrible, very terrible. In the past, I say yes. He then asks me if I can stay overnight when babysitting. This put up a red flag in my mind, and I firmly say no. After this, he goes silent again, and all I can hear is heavy breathing. I ask if he's still there, and then he suddenly asks or says, "Are you a virgin?" I hang up. The phone keeps ringing and ringing and ringing for another hour nonstop. He had whittled his number so I couldn't specifically block that number, but then I found a function to block withheld numbers on my phone. Did it, delete my number from the ad site, then proceeded to message every other person on there in my local area with a babysitting ad to warn them. Turns out some of them had similar experiences. I would never have fallen for the "do you stay overnight" part, but it would have made me shudder to think teenagers or vulnerable adults falling for it and what would have happened to them. If he hadn't withheld his number, I would have reported him in an instant. I am so sorry. I felt unsafe and was jumping at shadows for the rest of the evening. A girl, I would be too. That is creepy. Like, I don't know. Y'all just gotta be careful, especially with like babysitting and stuff, going to different people's houses that you don't know. Like, don't do it. Just get a different job, please. Like, just be careful, like, especially like staying home with your younger sibling or whatever. Make sure to keep everything locked and stuff. Just stay safe, because there are some real creeps and killers and stuff. So yeah, just stay safe. This was a little creepy, you know, not terribly creepy, but just a little bit creepy. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and share this video. Make sure to tell your friends, Bad Dog, Billy Rock, Steve Jr. And law, tell everybody you know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.